Alright guys, Black Asta time. Now I apologize for being late on getting this video out. If you want to know where the summons were for my main account, the recording software screwed up midway and I didn't realize and I lost the whole recording. So I don't have that. Basically my summons went in 200 summons. I got one copy of him, one copy of the page. I was stoked. Then I got the second copy of him at the 200 pity. And I also got a Sally and some random shit skill pages. But I am super stoked with the way my summons went. I got Asta. I used my universal dupes to max him out. His skill page is at base and I'll show you my build and I want to talk about why he's just completely obliterated the meta, and I love it. I really like it. Now, it's a bit slower than meta, but I like that, especially if I get back, because I dropped down to lower leagues. In upper leagues, I'm no longer trying to dodge speed meta. I love the way he's just demolished that, and I'll talk about that in a sec. But in general, this guy, for me, and the way I'm playing, he's a tank. In 3 days of arena attacks, I've seen him get to anti-magic once. Now, I think on defense, he has been getting there for me because he's been working really well. And my defense is, I think, 8 wins and 3 losses, which is the best it's ever been. But I only use him as a tank, really. He doesn't deal damage. He never gets into anti-magic range. Now, I am now using my Mimosa on my offense, which does mean he stays topped off a lot more. But before that, I was using Noel, and I still couldn't get him, besides one time, get him into anti-magic range. So I think at the moment, let me know if you got a cool team to reliably get anti-magic without, like, losing. But at the moment, I think he's just an amazing tank. He's an amazing tank with utility. You've got the total defense, which allows you to talent into this one, which means you can go ahead and get your debuff immunity. So he not only has stopping stuns and stuff at the start of battle, he then also brings in debuff immunity through using his skill too. And I'm pairing with Mars, so I like pretty much have perma in immunity to it. So it's fantastic. So he has that. Next, he has his ultimate, which can taunt for 2 turns. Anyone that's going to use enemy Noels, if you don't want them to use the shield, enemy healers, if you don't want them to heal, like anything like that, you get that for 2 turns. It's fantastic. But on the flip side, you can always use his combo attack and just get a 1-turn stun to lock out enemy damage dealers in a pinch. The dude's tech usage is so fantastic, and I just never see him get into anti-magic. I'd love to test his damage, but I can't be bothered getting there. So I'm just using him as a tank, and he's just making the game so much better for me personally in arena. So let's go through my build quickly. Talents, you saw this earlier. I've got all the talents unlocked. I've got HP, attack, and speed there. That's the basic talent build. Skills, I haven't really upgraded. I upgraded his skill a bit. Level 2 there, and that's it. Because until I get Witch Queen or something like that, and I can reliably get him into range of using anti-magic, I don't really care about his multipliers. He's just a tank. He's just a supportive tank, and that's pretty much all it is. As for gear, my sets are good, my stats are shit. He's at 77k power because he is a tank. I've also got this necklace, which really helps me with power. If I unequip that, what's that? That's almost 6,000 power just on the necklace alone. So that really helps my power out. And then I've got a UR one here. So we're pretty decent there. But this, like you can see, defense, a bit of crit rate. My crit rate, if I scroll this up so you guys can see, it's 40%, 58. I really want to get these up eventually. These things are letting me down. You can see this is just attack and defense. This is just attack and defense. And this has just defense and attack once. So my gear leaves a lot to be desired. I just didn't have any with great stats. I don't have any more rerolls. This is probably my best piece because it's got defense percent, crit rate, attack, and crit damage. If that attack was attack percent, would have been even better. But in general, like that's like sort of my best piece. Everything else is kind of average, but I'm trying to build him for that crit rate, crit damage, but it really doesn't matter because I don't even see the damage. So I'm probably better off putting more tanky stats on him because I'm really just using him as a tank. But let's jump into the arena. Let's do some battles and I'll show you where it's at. But like I said, I love this guy for where he's at in the meta. Let's find some stronger enemies. Let's find some high ranked ones so we can get some decent battles in. 3,600, dude, this guy looks jacked. This should be fine. This should be fine. Now, his Asta isn't max duped, unfortunately, for him, but that's okay. We'll jump into this one. He's still got really good power. He's a bit more powerful than me. He's higher ranked, which means it's good because we get points. He's not all blue, so the Charlotte doesn't get the skill 2 lockout on us. We should be pretty good with this one because we're going to just avoid the enemy Asta. So I think that's pretty good, and we can just jump in. I don't think there's anything massively threatening here, so let's just do this. Like I said, I am using my Mimosa at the moment. It's just more reliable than using my my Noelle, because my Noelle's not well built. She's got no dupes. She's got, you know, she's not that great. I don't really have another great character. My William is at 4 dupe. Once I get him max dupe, I'll probably build him out properly, and then I'll use William. But at the moment, I'm just using Mimosa. It just makes my battles safe. It makes them a bit longer, but it makes them super safe. But let's jump into this and let's take a look. And like I said, I am using it as support. So you can see at the start of this battle, I'm going to have debuff immunity and status ailment immunity. So I'm pretty much immune to anything they want to do. So obviously they're going to get the fortify, get the counterattack, happy days. She's going to buff, he's going to ult. Hopefully it's on Asta or what's his face? Yeah, so Asta, you can see there, that's, and this is the thing. Wait, my head's in the way. My head's in the way. That's the thing. That was the Julia's ult. That was the Julia's ult. And my Asta takes like no damage from it. So he's just super tanky. But you want those tanky stats to get him damage when he gets into anti-magic. But the dude never gets there. So in a team like this, now we just go ahead, we tap this Julius. If we kill, cool, happy days. We've done that. Do they have status ailment immunity? Total defense, fortify. The total defense means he's probably going to get it, but let's just go ahead and tap it anyway. Yeah, so he immuned that. That's okay. I thought the others would have had that as well, but that's okay. So now what we can do is we can just go ahead and spin. Now we get our total defense up, our defense up, and it just means we're, like, nothing's happening to us. Dude, I forgot to swap. Dude, did I not swap these guys' talents over to the debuff immunity one? I gotta fix that if I didn't. Although Julius, I still like my Julius because he has the extra life. I still like him on the skill 2 cooldown reduction, whereas the other two, I'd put him on the other one. But let's go ahead here. Now we can do this. So the next one, I just want to get rid of these two. I'm probably just going to get rid of the Julius next, and then we'll do Charlotte. And then this is just the way we play. We just like slowly work our way down. And often these fights, for me, they are going to go into territory of, let's just get the defense up. They are going to go into the territory of getting these debuffs at the top. Normally, by the time a battle ends, at the moment, I got at least 2 of them. Now, it depends on the way you look at the meta. For me, in lower leagues, I kind of preferred the previous meta because I could just speed clear, just refresh and find enemies that I could speed clear. But I also like this because I can take on just about any enemy that I find and be perfectly fine. So that's what I like about it. And if I get into upper leagues where you don't really get to shift enemies as much, this type of format I just love because it just means like I can just win against anyone. Now there is one team that I fought, which was it had the, what was it? It was a Noelle, Julius, Black Asta, and Rades. That screwed me. I didn't try speed clearing it. I probably should have, but like those were all max duped, and the Rades is just a really good tech with it. The Rades was huge. It was just so frustrating because the taunt just really screwed with me. But besides that, I haven't really had too many issues, but like I said, it's just super solid. Any team I come up against, except that one guy that I tried fighting, who was at, I think he was at about 270k team power. I lost to, but everyone else just basically hasn't been much of an issue, and we just get through it. You can see we've got one of the buffs at the top happening, and we're just about in range to get the second one to proc here. So let's just go ahead and tap you and finish you off. We can taunt. That's cool. Oh no, we don't. All right, let's see. So he's going to spin. Now he gets the total defense, all that good stuff. Happy days. What I'm going to do here is I'm just going to tap him, because I want it. The idea is, okay, now we've got the second debuff up there. So what we're going to do is we're just going to basically hold out, wait, and then just tap him with Julius is the basic play we're going with. So let's go do this. And hopefully he takes a turn. Cool beans. Now we can do this, get him a bit lower, because we'll get the Julius attack in. Yep. And he's still not in range, but I feel like, and yeah, so now what we can do is we can do this. That's cool. He's in range. My Julius has speed buff. So now my Julius can go ahead and ult. Even if he got a turn before my Julius, it wouldn't matter because Julius has his extra life, and away we go. And this is what I mean. It is super reliable. I love this type of meta personally. Yes, attacks take longer than just refreshing for speed meta, but I like being able to attack high-ranked players and not have to refresh infinitely. So once again, this is very similar to what you will see out there. It's all Julius, Black, Asta. Then you'll see things like Mars, either of the Noelles, to be honest, both of them. You got Vengeance, you've got what's his face, Rades. Those are the main ones you're seeing. It's pretty much, that's just the whole meta, and it feels very like leaning into just offense wins because you get to control your targets and play around the enemy Black Asta. But like I said, my defense has been doing really well. I can show you the records at the end, but I've been pretty happy with the way my defense has been going. Okay, this is a buffed Julius. Buff Julius. Ooh, he actually did some damage there. That was good. This is good. We might be in range. Dude, I never see this. I never see this. Okay, I don't want them to get the total defense up. So what's he got? He's got status ailment immunity. So what we're going to do here, purely so he can't get that, we're going to do this. Okay, depleted. All right, let's see what we do with the AoE here. Or do we ult? Dude, I don't even know what I want to do. The problem is my Mimosa is going to get a turn and she's going to ruin it for everyone. I might ult. Nah, let's do the AoE. Let's do the spread. Let's see what we get. Okay, what was that? 163? Was that 163? Man, that's pretty reasonable. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm pretty happy with that. Actually, what we can do. Wait, we got plays, boys. We got plays. This gets me excited. So what we can do here is we can do this. And we should get... Yes, okay. Oh, dude, we put him into range. That's okay. We'll just go for as much damage. My Asta's going to survive. Even if we don't, we get the revive. Oh, he moved before me. Is my Asta dead? Dude, he got me. I didn't even see the numbers on that. But hey, I finally got one. Thank you for using your vengeance to buff your Julius to get me in range so I could have done that. So that's what I'm super looking forward to. Getting that big damage from the Black Asta. Like that's the second time I've seen it. Now we're gonna do another fight, but I just wanted to show you guys my defense logs. I had a couple attack losses. This was the guy that I tried twice. Dude, this team was so solid. I think I should have speed cleared it, but I just tried using my general team and I just couldn't deal with the radies. This one I tried doing a solo Black Asta and I just got tapped because I was like trying to get in that range. But as for defense, it's too much to go through, but I think we've had 3 defense losses and about 8 wins, which honestly for me, like you can see this big streak of victories, which for me, I'm really happy with that. Like it shows 29%, but that's because it includes the last 2 weeks. I am super happy with the way that my defense is working. It's going super well. So let's go here again. Let's refresh some more. Ooh, what are you? 33. Okay, what do you got? Ooh, this is interesting. I haven't seen anything like this yet. Let's jump into this and see what it's got. I mean, I think we're pretty safe, but it's always interesting when you see a different sort of defense. You're like, I'm not used to playing this. It may not be as strong, but I'm not used to playing it. So let's see how it goes. I think we should be pretty fine. They're going to boost. They're going to ult. They're going to ult. They're going to AoE. Okay, that went on Mars. That's fine. Mars is perfectly chunky. That's not really too much of a threat. We're probably going to lose Julius's first life here. And we didn't even lose Julius's first life. So that's pretty handy. So now we can just go ahead and we can tap. Kill once. Oh, we didn't get the crit. Dude. My Julius's crit is like 70%. Oh, but like he gets the extra boost when he's above whatever percent health from that set. So that kind of hurt us. That's all right. Let's just go ahead and do this. If we kill the Julius, that's fine. I'm not too stressed if we kill. But now I don't want to kill the Julius because we're so close to there. What we might do is we might do this. Can we stun? Oh, has he got stun immunity on? Oh, he's got that. Wait, is that stun immunity? Yeah. Oh, that's debuff. Yeah, no, we should have been fine. All right, now we can just do this. I just want to bypass that turn on the enemy Julius. I feel like that's the safe play. Okay, on Mars, perfect. Is this going on? Why is he attacking him? I have no idea. What business does Asta have being a red unit attacking a blue attacker when I've got a blue tank and I've got a green unit and I've got a red tank? Like, shouldn't Julius be the least likely to be getting attacked there? I don't know. Just feelings. And this is what I love about Black Asta. So like, okay, maybe the Julius is a threat to me. He's no longer a threat. We can just stun him. Go, okay, happy days. He's locked out. There's no threats anymore. Like, we're perfectly chilling. And I just love that about Black Asta. Like, between his 2-turn taunt and his stun on the combo, which then if I wasn't playing conservative and I didn't care about holding onto the ult from my Mimosa, or if I had a different team composition, I could just completely ignore, like, I could just use Asta's ult to 2-turn taunt someone and then use the stun to stun someone else with a combo from the other character, which I think is pretty sick. Like, the dude is just fully stacked on his kit. Like, even that was 62 for the AoE. That's pretty reasonable. So now we're pretty much... No, I'm not going to do that. Not going to do that. Let's get him into the invincibility range. I think he's in invincibility range now. We can reset you, kill the... what's his face? And then... Yeah, we're happy days now. Combo attack. Get the stun. Okay, cool beans. Basic. And now we're into that range of... does this get him too low? Okay, that's cool. All right, let's just do this on him. And then we'll use Mimosa to attack Licht. Yeah, got the kill. Boom. And then job done. So, like I said, I'm loving Black Asta, but I'm also really looking forward to Witch Queen so that we can play some preemptive anti-magic stuff. Because that's where I think the real fun comes in. Whereas for me right now, it's just like the fact that he's super reliable that I'm really enjoying. But anyway, that is my thoughts on Black Asta. You let me know how you guys are going. As always, thanks for watching. Hope you have an awesome day and I look forward to seeing the next one. Cheers.